G'day guys, M Tim Tam here. This video will probably be flooded by the many YouTubers such as Mr. Epsilon, Jacqueline Glenn, Ryan, the new up and coming that I'm watching, The Amazing Atheist, Thunderfoot, everyone. But I just have to let my opinions out since this person who I'm going to debate is unfortunately Australian like me. Now, my computer unfortunately got a blue screen of death midway between the debate, deleted all my notes, which I'm very pissed off about. Probably God striking me down. So let's just get to the meat of it. Alright, so Ken Ham and Bill, the science guy, had a debate, which is still currently playing, but I've had what I need to vent out about. He's just currently spewing just the Bible now, pretty much, which he said he wouldn't. Alright, so the first thing that I have to say is the beginning of Ham's argument was how he brought in all these PhDs that followed the biblical creation of the world. Now, he showed about 4, 5, 6 PhDs in various fields. This argument is, I think it's something has to do with the Scotsman's fallacy, I think, but in this day and age, if we were to, as a species, were to just give out claims and just piggyback on these people with these papers that prove that these people studied that studied these various subjects, if we were to, as a species, say these claims and piggyback on these few individuals with these papers that say that they're smart and that they've studied a long time, it will not just work out within the literal mainstream science world. Piggybacking on all these PhDs just to bring out your theory does not work. What does work is mathematics, statistics, evidence. The second thing, another thing that Ken Ham said is his kinds. Alright, think about that word, kinds. It's kinds. Now, if we were, as a species in a world, if the whole entire scientific world were to represent us as a species and how we got here on the world as kinds, to represent shit as kinds, dog kinds, cat kinds, human kinds, it just does not hold up in the scientific world. Kinds does not work. It just does not work. We have skulls, we have evidence, we have different. What did Bill show? Fish, everything with different species, with generations and genes and everything. Not kinds. You cannot expect people to believe you with the word of kinds. Just have this theory of kinds. Kind? Are you serious? The next thing that he brought up is the good old survival of the fittest. He pretty much said that the whole entire concept and premise of evolution is survival of the fittest. He mentioned this in 2 minutes because Bill was obviously owning him. His saying, what he said is that people who accept evolution and accept the theory of evolution believe in survival of the fittest, which means that obviously the elderly people must die, the disability people have to die, and everyone, pretty much druggies, poor people on the streets have to die. This is a misconception and is an extreme cop-out. That does not follow the premise of evolution. It does not follow the science of evolution, and it's the most biggest cop-out that there is. The next thing he said was the type of species. He somehow got the species. He said, what if there was a book of these 5 species, Caucasian, and a Caucasian is the best one ever? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're talking about different species of Homo sapien, Neanderthal, Homo erectus, Homo habilis, Australopithecus, Anthropolophus, I think. It has nothing to do. He's trying to slip him some sort of racism, the racism debate within evolution, which is just false. The next thing he talked about is how said that how, in regards to the survival of the fittest, people will commit these atrocities and commit all these crimes that within this day and age is clearly illegal. Newsflash, Ham. God, if you are only holding back this evil because of God, then I do not want to be around you. We do not follow this survival of the fittest. We do not kill and just massacre people just to live. That does not follow evolutionists or evolutionary theory. People in general, people have this thing called consciousness. I want to be treated with respect. I don't want to be killed. I don't want to be punched. Therefore, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that to my fellow man because I will feel guilty. I feel the utmost guilt. I feel so sad when I see these live leak videos of animals being hoarded, slaughtered. I feel bad when I were to lie to a family friend. It is this consciousness that we're all built with. If you are only holding back all of these atrocities because of God, something is wrong with you, and I do not want to be around you. Cam Han, he says that right now. It's almost at the end of it too. He's really holding on to this on this one. Just because you were not there does not mean it is happened. Now, he pretty much says that, look, all this evidence, everything you have, your conclusion does not work because it does not hold with my religion, with my book. You weren't there, therefore your evidence, your facts is wrong. This premise, this notion just does not work. It is a cop-out. If it is completely disregarding the meaning of science, the meaning of knowledge, pretty much. To say that your evidence does not to say that your evidence does not work with my religion means it's false is wrong. And Ham, the fact that you even brought this up just proves the whole entire point of Richard Dawkins, that there's just no point. But I am glad that Bill went on because it gives a new perspective to the people that are in that audience that will somehow plant a seed that will unlock within 5 years, and they can see the bullshit that they're swallowing. Another point. Given everything that's been said, given everything that Cam has said, people need to realize that this is 2014. We're pretty much in the future. I'm expecting my hoverboard next year. We're pretty much in the future. I got a feeling of that in January. This is 2014. And the sad thing is, in this day and age, in this very year, there are people in that audience in America are going to be thinking, well, I don't care what she had to say. I don't care what mathematics you've shown. I don't care what statistics you've shown. I don't care anything that you show me, Bill, because God did it. And I'm only here to support my fellow believer, the unfortunately Australian Ham. They will think that, well, the mathematics you've shown doesn't work today because God said it. The devil placed the skeletons. God hid the kangaroo bones, and God made that bridge disappear because God did it. I can now sympathize, now very greatly deeply, just seeing this video, I can now sympathize with Bill on a scale that can't even be scaled, because it shows that there are people that are still like this. I feel like it's 2007-8 and we're back with the Thunderfoot debating Venom Fang X. We should be past this. And the fact that there's money put into this, that there are tax incentives on these people, just shows that we unfortunately do have a long way to go. And it just saddens me that there are people like this. Now, this video may only get 80, 70 views, but hopefully we can help Bill to spread that this model that Ham is just plain wrong. This video has been really rushedly done. I probably went on and on a bit. My notes got deleted, which pissed me off so much. There's probably one more in there that I added some philosophical line that I came up with. But the thing that we need to remember is that Bill brought mathematics, science, statistics, and logic. And just hopefully the aim of this debate that Bill planted a few seeds into minds that are currently locked, that hold so much potential, and that hopefully they will succeed and they will be not blind by Ham's word. I'm going to show you some tweets that I've seen from various YouTubers that agreed with me, some from Ryan, he's an upcoming YouTuber, Mr. Repsion, and along with many others. Thanks for watching. I'm going to upload my other video that I've been working on before I made this one, Next Gen Games. Nice little 3D representation I made just to give it emphasis on the games this year and just to promote a little taste into it, graphics wise. Anyway, enjoy the video, and I guess I'll see you next time. Logic.